Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I am going to be showing you how I got my makeup looking like this, a little mini routine. I felt like filming a video today because it's been a while, and please excuse the state of my hair. I give up, honestly. Styling it is a nightmare, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. I really like the way my makeup turned out today, so I hope you enjoy this video. It is a bit chaotic. I mean, it took me a while to get here, so enjoy the video. Oh my. It's a vibe though. I have sleep in my eye and I just, you know what, I'm gonna be real, I didn't even wash my face. So I normally start with brows, and I did recently get them tinted, but I still fill them in and carve them out because that's my favorite part of my makeup routine. Brow Wit pencil from Pink Honey, and I'm in the shade Creme Brulee. I don't know if it's gonna be the perfect match, but we'll make it work. So we're just combing the brows through. I like this because it comes with a spoolie. I mean, one is pretty raised, but we will fix it when we carve the brows out, which is why carving my brows out is a really important step for me. Taking any old flat sort of brush, this is dirty, but I used it yesterday with the same product, so I usually use a different concealer, but today I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, which is the matte finish. I do prefer the satin one, but my niece stole that from me, so, and this is in the shade Light Beige. I just go in with this and get it as close to the brow hairs as possible without actually getting on the hairs. And, you know, just go in with more if that's not enough. I'm just taking a little sponge just to blend that all in. Okay, and here's where I go in with the skin prep. I do take sunscreen and put that on my face because that is very important. This is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen, which is SPF 30 and it's water resistant, and I just put this as my base. Not too much. It feels really nice, and I feel like it just applies my makeup so much better than if I didn't use it. Down into the neck a bit. Going in with my iconic London skin tint. It's the Super Smoother Blurring Skin Tint, and I'm in the shade Warm Fair. I really like this skin tint as opposed to, you know, like a full coverage foundation because it really looks natural, but it also gives like a really good amount of coverage. So I'm just going to take this Real Techniques brush to kind of blend it out a little bit before I buff it in, and I feel like this gives like the best possible coverage without the cakiness. Also, with carving out the brows, I look scary. I go in with my foundation or skin tint or whatever I'm using, and I carve them out at the top with the colour of my foundation. Again, get it as close to the brow hairs as possible without actually touching the brow hairs. And now I'm gonna go in with my She Glam brush, and again, it's a bit dirty, keeping it real. And I'm just gonna start buffing it down just a little bit, and then I like to start buffing from the outside inwards. Although this skin tint, does look very oily, I do have oily prone skin and I really like the way it wears throughout the day. So if you do have oily skin, don't shy away from it. Honestly, just invest in a good setting powder. And then I will go in with like a beauty blender just to make sure there's no streaks. So this is what my skin is looking like, all buffed and blended out. I really like this skin tint. Now for bronzer, I do go in with a cream bronzer, and this is the Dollbeauty Gimme Sun Cream Medium Bronzer. That was a mouthful. It's very loved. Oh, hello. And I just go in with that same beauty blender. I take it into the temple and forehead and just as high up on the cheekbone as I possibly can because it gives it more of that lifted effect. I try not to dip into it too much because I like to buff the product out rather than just add loads of it. So I don't dip into it again until I'm going on this side. I do go in with quite a bit because when I put powder and concealer and blush and everything, it will kind of sheer out. So I may look crazy right now, but hopefully it should all come together at the end. I'm going to apply concealer just a little bit, and I like to go up here. I will let it sit for a little while, but not for too long because this does dry quite quickly. And now I will go in with my nose. I just want to warn you, I rarely contour my nose because I find it really difficult. I'm going in with that same bronzer. This is how I contour my nose. I literally just take a little bit right there and a little bit into the brows just to make it appear more natural. Okay, now I'm gonna kind of blend this out just a little bit before I go in with like a mini beauty blender. Start buffing and blending into the skin. And I think that looks pretty decent. So now just to blend out the nose contour. Again, don't judge me, I'm not the best at nose contour. What did I just do? Okay. A mini beauty blender fixes everything. My favorite step, cream blush. I have the Claudia Kilsby cream blush here in Promiscuous. This is the liquid blush, sorry, not the cream blush, liquid. So let's do this. I really like this. I love the applicator. Look how fat and chunky that is. A little does go a long way, but I'm a blush fanatic. And I'm just gonna take this Made by Mitchell brush and blend upwards and kind of under the eye. Look how pretty that is. Into the temple. I love this blush. To even out the face, I'm gonna go in on my chin a little bit and a little on my nose just to add evenness and a nice pop of color. I do love blush, like I've said 1,000 times. What I like about this blush is it is very subtle, but you can build it to a really good intensity if you want to. And this is what we're looking like. You go back in with a bit of concealer just to kind of add that distinction between the blush and bronzer and stuff and the rest of my face. And my face is just dying for some powder right now, so I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Powder. I love this stuff. And just get some into the lid. That's a lot. We're not gonna need that much. Okay, so I have my Trigwell Powder Puff. This is so luxurious, I love it. We're just gonna dip in like so, and I do go to the back of my hand and I start with my under eyes. I'm kind of torn between my MAC bronzer and my Kylie bronzer. I feel like this one's a lighter shade, so I'm gonna go with the Kylie. This is in Tequila Tan because I am quite pasty. Let's go over the cream bronzer. And now back to the nose. And now we can proceed to do that thing at the back of the hand and carve out the cheekbones. Let that sit for a little while, not too long though, because I feel like when I leave it too long I go a little bit ashy. I'm thinking, should I add some bronzer to the eyes? I think let's go in with the Kylie bronzer and just add a little bit to them. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a little fluffy brush and add just the tiniest amount because I'm not really a fan of adding eyeshadow at the moment, just to add some depth to my eyes, you know. That's pretty much that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of eyeshadow at the minute. I kind of switch back and forth between loving and hating eyeshadow. Taking my Kylie Kybrow in the shade Light Matte. Go onto my brow bone. I also do put this on my under eye, which I don't know if you're supposed to, but I do. It just adds like a really nice pop to the face, pop of brightness, and just blend that into the brow bone so it's not too harsh. This is like a very natural makeup day, so I'm not going to put lashes on. Also, I hate putting lashes on. But this is the Iconic London mascara. I love this mascara. My lashes are like non-existent, but it does a little science with this mascara, so I'm not complaining. I like the way it separates the lashes. I do love doing bottom lashes, especially like when you clump them together and they look like doll lashes. I love that. But I'm very lazy and I can't be bothered to clump them together. Are you a bottoms lash type of gal or no? I am. Going in with another blush. This is the Dollbeauty Pretty Fly blush in Dollbeauty. So pretty. Where's the camera? So pretty. It has like sparkles in it. I know I use the same brushes for a lot of different steps, but honestly, it works. It's fine. So now we're just gonna dust this away. I'm still holding the brush like this to hide my nails. Ah. Okay, love that. I'm feeling a natural lip, but I do really like a pink lip. We're gonna do like a pinky brown sort of lip. We're gonna go in with the Barry M lip liner in Chocolate to line my lips. I love a good brown lip liner. Honestly, I would leave it like this. We have the Kylie. This is Bare. I don't know if I want to go in with that one. I want more of a pink tone, but this is pretty. Okay, so we have Kylie lipsticks. I do have Bear, Candy K and Kylie. I don't know where I put Cocoa K, which is what I would have gone for. It's really a lovely pink. But I think we're going to go in with Kylie K, and then I'll go in with like a P. Louise, is this a lip paint, lip base, to make it more pink. I'm just winging it here. This is Kylie. Very pretty. Okay, this is a P. Louise brush. I don't know if it's a lip brush, but it's the 116 brush, and I use it for my lip. So this is the P. Louise lip base in the shade Babe You're Bougie. Just gonna take a tiny bit on the brush and apply it in the middle. I really like this. Okay, I think it's looking really pretty. We just need to blend it nicely. And I do really love it like this, but I'm a gloss gal, so we're gonna go in with a gloss. How are we feeling? I don't think that will really complement it too well. That one is pretty. Let's see. We'll put a tiny bit. Not too much because I don't want to change the color completely, but I think that looks really pretty. And is that the look done? I think it looks really nice. I mean, it doesn't look natural, but it's natural makeup, like no heavy eyes or anything, mainly just the base. That's it for today's video. Let's take this thing off my head. And that's it, guys. That is how I do my makeup. 9 times out of 10 I keep it really simple but really full coverage and glowy. By the way, can we just appreciate the skin tint from Iconic London? There's a hair in my mouth. I really love this. I've been using NARS Sheer Glow religiously for years, and now I don't want to pick up the NARS Sheer Glow. Like, I still have love for it, but this is my new go-to. Honestly, I'm not sponsored or anything. I bought it with my own money. I love this. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go. All right, thank you for watching, guys. See you in my next video.